Hi Praveen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Srikanth.
Yeah, Praveen, could you please share your screen and go through your topic?
Yeah, okay, Srikanth. Can I share? Yeah, Srikanth. Here, topic is assigning access to dimension members, and okay, I will go through the activity guide. Okay, I go through activity guide. This topic is how to uh, accessing the account members and dimension members. Okay, here the in this assigning access to dimension member, in this practice you have to assign the access user and groups to the dimension member. Okay, and log into the after login to the EPM cloud, and on the home page is home page, and click on the navigator and click the dimensions. Okay, okay, we'll go to the application, close. Here the home screen is there, and I will go to the navigator. Under the create and manage cluster, under the dimension card is there, click on dimension card. Here the account dimension is there, and go to the activity guide, and here the make sure the account dimension is selected dimension field, and select the account which you have created early in the practice file in the total account. Okay, in total account, click the assign access icon to action the drop down. Okay, I will go to the application. Here the account dimension, here the I create earlier I create the one member total account, and click the total account, and here the actions buttons, and in the drop down here the assign access, click the assign access. Here the assign access for total account, here the open, and here the groups are there, click on the groups. Okay, once again I will go to the navigator, and here the go to the groups tab, and click the add access to icon and plus. Okay, I will go to the add icon plus here the add icon plus, select the service administrator group, and use right access to the then click the add button. Okay, I will go to the click add button, and here the groups, and here the service administrator, I choose the service administrator, and I do the type access is the right access, I give the right access, and here the add button, click add and okay, and then close the access, and then close the access. Here to total account member, access the access the members assigning, and here the after here the entity, and next one is an entity, to select the entity dimension and select en05, and en05 have to give the right access, and go to the navigation, and here to select the dimension account, and here the select the dimension entity here, and go to the total geography under the segments. Here under the en04, en01, here the en05 there, and I go to the actions, and here the assign actions is here, and click the assign action side, and here the I selected the group, and I added the actions, and here the group administrator, and I give the access is right access, click on right access and give to the add, and adding of users is succeeded, and click on OK, and then after close the assigning access, and after I will go to the activity guide, is the en01 in entity and account dimension accessing is completed, and coming to the scenario activity, and here the define next one is define varied intersections. Okay, I will go to the navigation. First of all, I will go to the activity guide. Here the activity guide defining the valid intersection and lesson 7. Here the define valid intersections. Here the practice will perform the following tasks. Here the defining the valid intersection for the dimension members, and here the log into the application and go to the home page, and here the under the application cluster, here the valid intersections here, and I will go to the application and click on home page and go to the navigator. Under the tools, under the application cluster, here the valid intersection card is there. Click on valid intersection. In the valid intersection, here the FCC underscore is this type of valid intersections are system generation. In FCC underscore is a prefix one, and I have to create and go to the activity guide. Here to create, click on create, and here to name is sample underscore valid intersection. Okay, I will go to the application, and here the create button is there. I will create, click on create. Here the anchor dimension, here the I give the name is sample underscore valid intersection name, and go to the activity guide. Click on next page. Here they click on the down arrow to select the anchor dimension, and they select the account dimension. Okay, we'll go to the navigator. Here the account anchor dimension. Here the account. I click the account dimension. Here the anchor dimension is created, and after go to the activity guide. Here the activity guide. Now after the now click add dimension to make the combination with the another dimension. Had the add on this dimension is selected the entity, and I will go to the navigation. Here the add dimension. I click the add dimension entity. The entity dimension is here, and add the role. Add the role. Here the add role is also the created, and go to the navigator, and here the under the role and arrow account, and click onto edit. Okay, after edit, search for the operating income, and the enter, then select the result of the click it. Okay, and go to the navigator. Here the role account. Here the edit. Here the search for operating income. Operating income. Here the operating income is there. Click on operating income, and have to go and click on OK. Here the add the operating income is added, and go to the navigator, and go to the account exist and a part of selections, otherwise jump, and here the select account dimension, and click the gear icon, and then the remove, and okay, I will go to the I will go to the selector, and here the edit button and selector. Here the remove button is there. Okay, I will remove the operating income. Okay, this okay, and then financial, and then also the now go to the entity tab and search the EN01. EN01. Okay, under the EN01 function selector EN01, and click the next descendants. And click the descendants, and after the entity selection, and to the remove one, and also that, and here the entity edit total geography, under the segments. Here the EN01 IFX calculation. Here the descendants, I take the descendants. Here the click the descendants and click on OK. They have to add the descendants, and here to go and save and close. Here to created the one valid intersection. Here to created, and then go to activity guide, and next one is the practice data using data management. Okay, under the scenario, here the set up and run the data load in activity guide in topic and next topic, and here too I will go go to activity guide. Here the data, using data management. Under the data management, import data, FCC application in data management, create import format and location and data management, that the data loaded role to the export is from the data management. And here to set up and run the data load, I have and to log in the EPM and to click on the navigator and data management. Okay, I will go to the navigator and click on home page. I click the home page and go to the navigator, and here the integration cluster is there. Under the integration cluster is the data management is there. Click the data management. Data management will be appear here, and in appear in the next tab. Here the and okay, and here to select the setup and tab, and then click import format. Okay, I'll go to, okay, I will go to the other tab. Here the data management, here to setup, go to the setup, and first of all go to the setup. Here to select the source system. Here the source system will add to one source name. I will go to the source name, new source name is source name is file type. I give the source name is file type and click on save. And after go to the target application, you have to set the target application. You have to add the target application and local. I have to take the local, and here to type is consolidation. And I will take the consolidation in my in this scenario. In this application, have to generate the financial statement. Have to select the consolidation. Here the name is application, name is FCCS, and prefix I will go to the prefix. I give the prefix is file data. Click on OK, and here to the appear the dimension details, and here to select the details. And as the import format, I have to choose the, and I select the details in multi-gap product. I will select account, intercompany, entity, and movement. I selected, and this scenario, and click on OK. And then after go to the import format. Here here the import format, and click on add. And here the import format, here the add a name is import. The name is import data. And the file type is, I selected the file type. Here the delimited numeric data is selected, and then after save, and here the mappings are there. And go to the activity guide, and after the for the mapping, enter the following details. Here the account is a 1 field, and amount is a 7, and entity is a 2, and intercompany is a 5, and moment is 3, and gap is a 6, and product is 4. And okay, I will give to the mapping. Here I will give to the mapping. Here I will give to the mapping. First of all, go to the bill format. Here to bill format to upload the data. Here to delete one. Earlier I selected delete one. Here to upload it and choose file. Under the here the mapping is there, and click on open, and click on OK, and click on OK. Here to appear this, and here to assign the mappings here, and here to I take the account is to field number is 1. I selected, as click on OK, and another one add to assign, and give the entity. Here to dimension is take entity. Here the select file number is 2, and click on OK, and assign dimension another one, and I have to assign the movement. Entity, under the movement, and here the select field is field number 3. I give the field number 3, click on OK and assign another one, and here to write the product movement, and here to select the product is selected, and field number I give the field number is 4, click on OK and assign dimension. Here the name is intercompany and here to intercompany selected, and then here to the 5 and assign dimension. Here the give the multi gap here the select the multi gap, and the number is 6, and click on OK, and then after in last one is I have to assign the amount here to select the amount, and here to number I give the number is amount is 7, click on OK, and then after click on OK. Okay, here the OK is taken the wrong time. Here to the earlier I created the import data, and OK will okay, I will directly give the mapping here to okay. Don't sorry, account, give the name is 1, and the amount is amount 7, and entity is 2, and the intercompany I give the intercompany ICP is 5, and then movement is 3, and multi gap is multi gap is 6, and product is 4. And then save. Yeah, I have the changes have been saved to the import format, and then after I will go to the and go to the activity guide, and here to save is successful, and here then click on the next page, and next page here to part 2 is there, and the overview here to click the location in setup tab and add the new location. Okay, and then name enter the location FCCS, and the import format is FCCS, and then save. Okay, I will go to the data management, and here the location is there setup, here to location here, and add location name is given log FCCS. I give the name and click this, and import format I will select the import format is import data, and click on save. Here location has been saved successfully, and then after go to the complete location, click on save and click on OK, and OK, and then after the now perform the account in and then next is the here the third one under the task, here the click on after the set up the location, and the click on data mapping, and click on work on the workflow tab, and here to select the POV under the location of FCCS, and here to I will go to the data management. Here the data management tab, here the workflow is there, click on workflow, under the workflow here the a data workload bench and load role under mapping. Under the load mapping, you have to select the mapping, and after first of all you have to give the set the location. Here the set the location, click on the location. Here to set, earlier I created the location. Here's here, and click on reset and search, and earlier creation I will this is a lock FCCS, and click on OK. And also I will change the period, and here to change the period and reset, and click on search, and here to drop down. Under the drop down I have to select the January. To select the January and click on OK. And category is actual, and click on OK. Okay, and then after go to the activity guide, and here to here the yeah period I will change the period 20, and location is FCCS, and click on OK. It is successful. And then after to perform the mapping of account dimension, click on like mapping, and then the enter the following details, and source value is star, and target value is star, and role mapping is a account mapping. I will give the mappings, and here the here the under the like here to click the like, and here the dimension is selected the account dimension, and click on add. And here to source value I give the star, target value give the star, and the rule name is account ACC. Okay, click on save, and then after I will go to the entity, click on add, and here to source value star, target value star, and here the rule name is entity ENT map. I give the ENT map, and click on save. Okay, okay, go to the activity guide. Have to the activity guide. Here entity is completed, and then similar to the following the, and here to now the selected the target value is in the next is intercompany and product map, and I will give the intercompany and product map. And here the under the entity have completed, and the and then after the intercompany here to add the intercompany mappings, and here to star source value star, and give the target value star. Here the role name is intercompany. Okay, I will give the ICP map. Click on save. Intercompany is save, and then after the movement here the movement is already created, already system generation, and also multi gap is already system generation. And I give the mapping in product, and here the star source value is star, and then target value is star, and role name is product map. Click on save. Here the save data loading map is completed, and here to go to the next one. Here the part 4, and then practice part 4 and data role, and click on the data role and workflow tab, and here the add to the new data role, and then give the name. Okay, I will go to the data management. Here the workflow, here the under the data role is there, click on the data role, and here the add button is there, click on the add button, and here the name I will give the name is load, and then name is here to mention the name DL FCCS. Okay, I will give the DL FCCS. DL FCCS. Okay, under the description is data load rule, and then after select the file name, have to select a file name earlier. Under the upload, here the upload, choose file. Under the here the mapping is there, and click the open file name in the local system, that is CSV, and click on OK, and click on OK. And then after okay, after go to and click on OK and then save, and after the click the execute and select the import, and after the select the export. Okay, I will go to the data management. Here too I will go to the save, and save can be these changes can be saved successfully, and then go to the execute. I import the source. First of all I import and run. Yeah, the process has been submitted. And extraction, here the process details. Click on the process details. Here to check the success or not. Have to, yeah, it is success. It is import data mapping and the transfer is successful. And then after I will go to the load rule, and here the click on load rule and execute, and also I click the export to target and then run. His process is submitted here too, and then after once again go to the process details and click on refresh. You have to check the status details here. It's taken the time, it's a couple of time. It's taken the couple of time. Have to load the after import of the data, and the load to export the data in the consolidated data. Yeah, is successfully completed, and here to export is successful. And after go to the activity guide, click on activity guide, and then go to the run. Run is completed. Okay, and the work, and go to the after go to the workload bench. Okay, here to display the three fishes here in this type. Here to I go to the data management and click here, and data workload bench. I click the data workload bench after completion of this, and here to three fishes is there visible, is get, and here to import is successfully and validate successfully and export successfully. And then after go to the activity guide, and here to the, and after go to the next, the have to go to the data card, and next to click the FCCS income statement by period, and of the form with the following details of the point of view, and then go to okay. I will go to the application, and then under the application home screen, here the data card is there. Here the data card under the income statement, click and I elaborate the income statement. Elaborate the income statement. Under the here the period income statement by period is there. Click on the income statement period. Here the open the income statement period is here, and then go to the navigator, and here the point of view, here to the this dimension is will appear. Here to the year dimension, to following the year dimension is to select the year 20, and here to the change one. Okay, and go to here to year 20. I give the year 20 here, and click on OK, and then save, and then save. Have to save, and then after the complete, and here to click the manage data. And then complete the managed, and after the data management load is three fishes is appear, and then after here the go to import data file, and the import data file, here to the to importing the data and copying the data and clearing the data, On the home page here to application cluster here under the overcard, here the actions button. Okay, I will go to the go to the here the home page. Here click on home page, and here the navigator under the overview. Here under the overview, here the actions is there. Under the actions, import data, export data, copy data, and clear data is there. And go to the now here the to create the for file system in the import data to the CSV in the date files, and then the click the import, and here to import data, here to import data, here to create a data, import data, and create the import data. Here to the comma delimited, tab delimited, and other then the location is local, and inbox here the local is the to create to import the file in a local system. Inbox is the here to import the file in a server, and here the comma delimited is a .csv file, and this file is a Excel sheet, and here the tab delimited is a text format, and other also the text format, and here the import mode is made. You have to uh, match the data, and here to source the file, here they choose the source file, and here to the file used, here to click the file used, and here to zoom, here the translation rates here there, and click on open, and here to validate the import data is validate is successful, and import the data, and here the import data submit is successful, and click on OK and close. And then after import, and here to refresh the database. In this refresh the database, here to create, and here to refresh the database, and here to refresh is refresh process is running. Here the refresh the data is whole application has been refreshed, refresh the artifacts, dimensions, and consoles, cubes, and there the art, and the whole application has been refreshed. Taken the time is a couple of time here to taken. And then okay, I will go to navigate once again, go to activity guide. Here the activity guide here to, and then after the refresh the database, here to refresh the database, and go to the jobs, and then complete the refresh database, and complete, and then go to the jobs, and jobs is completed, and go to the copy and clearing the data. Okay, once again go to the application. Here the refreshing is running. Is it taken time can be taken is to a couple of times. Yes, it is executing PostScript refresh rules have been refreshed here in the refresh the database. In this refresh database, anyone can be error. Have to anyone have to stack, and have to clear the after refresh database, have to clear. Is process is running. can be taken is the time can be taken is a couple of time. Creating in progress to the executing the cube refresh file, and here to the artifacts and whole application for dimensions and not only dimension, then whole application has been refreshed once. Yeah, it is so status is succeeded, and click on finish and click on close. Click on close, and after go to the jobs. Here the jobs are there, here the jobs, and here the act in a refresh database is success. Refresh database is success. Here the refresh database is success here. And then after go to the overview, and in navigator under the overview, click on overview, and here the actions. Click on actions, and here the copy the data. Under the copy the data, here to create the data, I copy and go to the here, and here the copy data, go to the, and then to click the create a button and to fill the details, and here to I will the fill the details, and the scenario is actual, and here is 20, and period is Jan. Okay, I will go to, I will fill the is scenario, and the scenario I create, and I take the actual and click on OK. Here the copy the data have to the base member to be to and be the instruction of the data to be copied, and the rule will be applied of the all members of a valid dimension had to not, and here the year taken FY20. Click on OK, and period is Jan. Year total and the Q01, and here the Jan. Okay, and click on OK, and entity. Okay, and here the entity is en05, and then target is en06. Okay, and en here the total geography under the segments, under here the en01, en01, here the en0105 in where key selected, and then click on OK, and you have to change here the take the Boston, and target is change. I will change the target, here the click, and here the en06 is Boston, and here the click on OK button, and here the change, and then the data source, here the click the data source, here the take the data source is FCCS and data input, and here the go to the application, under the total data source, here the total under the here the total input and adjustment member, under the total input and adjustment member, here the data input is there. Click on data input, and click on OK. Click on OK. Here the FCC data input is appear, and then have to save, and then save. I give the name, the copy data name, I give the name is FCCS copy, and then save successfully, and then run. Do you want to continue? Yes, his job is submitted, and console is information, and then okay, activity guide, have to activity guide, have to and then copy data, and here the recent activity copy data is completed or not. I will check the okay, and then after cancel and cancel, go to apps, and the copy data is completed is successfully, and then after go to the here, and here to go to the income statement of the income statement by period, and they take the income entity dimension is 06, and they click on the go, and then the statement by period in go in period, and here to go to the here go to home page, and here to data card is appear, and click on data card, and under the data card here the FCCS income statement is here, and entity dimension here to here change the entity is EN05 to EN06, and click on OK. Click on OK, and here the change the Boston, and click on save, and click on save, and then the after the go to the clear data, and clear data here to EN06, and here to how to create the clear data, how to create the clear data, here to go to the home page, and then after go to the navigator, under the overview, actions, here the clear the data created, here create data, I will create the create data, under the clear data, here to target of the target is define the base member to have the instruction to the data to be cleared. All members will be clear to specify the valid dimensions, and here to select the scenario. The scenario is actual, and click on OK, and year is FY20. Click on OK, and the period is John. I take the period is John. Earlier I take the John in a copy data, and here the click on John. Click on OK, and the entity, under the total geography, under the segments, and EN01. EN01 here to take a Boston, and click on OK, and data source is input data. Click on OK, and then save clear data. I have to save the clear data. User name is clear data. Click on OK, and clear data is successful, and then after run, I have to run. I have to count a job is submitted, and job console for information is OK, and cancel. I have to check the success or not. Clear data is success or not. A clear data is successfully completed, and then after managing forms, in the scenario managing forms, here the creating a forms, and then after the assigning the access forms. Okay, then go to the activity guide, here to create a forms. Here in the creative forms, here to log in the EPM cloud and home page, under the navigator cluster, create and cluster, manage cluster there, and under the forms card is there, and click on the icon and go to the library, and add the give the name of the library is a data forms folder name, and click the create a sample form. Okay, I will go to the application, click on home button, and here the Oracle, under the create and manage, and at the here, under here the forms are there. Yeah, here under the library, and I created the one folder, and folder name is data entry, data entry. Okay, click on OK. As a library, a folder is created under the folder. Here to create, here the create a form. Here the form name is, and the form name is create a sample form, newly created sample form. And here the details of the property page, the name is data entry, and this form is used to data entry, and click on next. Okay, click on layout. Okay, the form is name is data entry. I will give the name is data entry, and the new data entry form creation. The description is new data entry form creation. Then after they come down and then click on next, and in click on next under the layout page as is appear under the layout page, point of view page, attribute dimension and rows is appear. And then below the, and here the point of view view, intercompany, currency, multi gap and product is appear here. Okay, I will go to the application, and I set the point of view, intercompany, currency, multi gap and product. Okay, view, intercompany, multi gap and product. And okay, I will give to the go to the page. And first of all, I set the page is, I set the rows, movement and account, and columns is entity. Okay, I will go to the here. First of all, I go to the account, and then movement, and then after the I drag the movement in rows, and columns, and the columns is entity. Okay, I will drag the entity in columns, and the after go, and then the page is here, period, scenario, consolidation, data source. Okay, and then after go to the here the I drag the page, and page, and after I drag the scenario, and then go to year and consolidation data source. Okay, here I drag the year also in page, and then okay, here consolidation, and I also drag the consolidation in page, and also data source, drag the data source um, in page. Okay, and then after go to the part in activity guide, and here too I drag the this, and do write the row 1, and then select the add row. Okay, and then add row, another one is added in a row. Okay, I will go to the and here add row, I click the add row, and here the under the row second row is be created, and then after and enter the following details in the point of view dimension. Click on the icon shown in the screenshot. Okay, here the view is periodic, currency is entity currency, intercompany is a no intercompany, product is a no product, and multi gap is a local gap. And here too I selected the point of view, and view is here to edit the edit, and here the view is periodic, and here to select the periodic, and add, click on add and click on OK. and here the currency is appeared, and click on currency. Here the currency, under the currency here two members, and currency is a currency parent one. Under the here input currency, report currency, no currency, entity currency, and parent currency is a child one, and click on the entity and add a currency entity and click on OK. Under multi gap I create and I choose the multi gap. Under the multi gap IFRS, and here they create and I add the local gap here and click on OK, and local gap is added, and also the product I add the product, and here the product here the product here I go to the click on no product, and here to click on OK, and then after go to the activity guide, and then page dimension I have to click the down arrow and year dimension and click on edit, and here the years, and then click on function selector and children. Okay, I will go to the year, and here the year selector, and here the year and edit, and here to year here and click on F functional selector, and here to children is there, and click on children, and here to click on OK. Okay, and then click on OK, and similar to enter the following details, and scenario is actual, consolidation is I descendants and FCCS contribution total, and then period is I descendants total, and data source is I descendants total data source. Okay, I will go to the application, and here to period is I descendants here total, and here to select the here functional, and here to I descendants, and here to click on here total, and click on fx, and here to I descendants, and click on OK. I descendants here total is added, and select the scenario, edit, and actual one I click on actual, and click on edit, add OK, and also consolidation, here to consolidation click on edit, and the consolidation contribution total effect functional selector, and I selected the I descendants, click on OK. Yes, I descendants contribution total is selected, and click on edit, here to total data source, and here the functional one, here to I descendants, and here to click the I descendants, click on OK, and then go to the activity guide, and then after the looking that, and row one movement, and changes the movement one is changes to changes due to issue of stock in the search of the click on enter, changes it due to issue of stock. Okay, and then movement, here to movement is there, and edit, here to search changes due to issue of stock, and click on search. Here the changes to due issue of stock, click on add, and click on OK. Here to changes the changes, and then after go to select a member, right arrow, and then click on OK. Row one it changes to do issue of stock, and account is a common stock. Okay, I will go to and edit the account one, edit, here to search the common stock, and search. Here the common stock will appear, and click on add, and click on OK, is here appear, and coming to the second row, and then go to the second row, in movement is changes in other current assets, and the 4000, and he'll take the another in the third three. Okay, I will take the third, and here too I take the 4000, amount is 4000, and here EPM cloud, and here to edit, I select the 520. Here the 4000 is not there, and I will enter the 520 and such. Here the 11 button cost are there, and click on add and click on OK. And then after moment, here the total movements. Under the here movements, I will change the changes in the net income. Okay, I will give changes in net income. Yes, changes in net income, and click on add, click on OK, and then after entity is there. Entity is a children consolidation entity. FX calculation, and here to descendants. Okay, and then go to save. Is form has been saved, and here to go to the business rule. In business rule, here to consolidate and force consolidate is there, and click on add consolidate, and translation. Here to have to translation is there, and then click on save. Have to save the form, and click on finish. This is the creation of the form. This is the data entry form, and click on edit, and here to preview is there, and then check the preview. Here the form is appeared this type, and then after and then after and then after here the git properties is there. Enable the checkbox suppress missing and data rows. Okay, I will enable the go to the layout. Under the git properties is there, suppress blocks and data blocks and rows. Okay, and then save, and then after how to assign the and then after how to assign the form. Here the select data entry form and assign them, and okay, click on the here, and then and click on finish. Here the data entry form, again the data entry form, under the icon is assign access. Have the groups is there, and click on groups, and click on add, and here the service administrator, click on right axis and click on add. Have to assign the groups is succeeded, and then close, and then close, and then close. Here this is the process of the how to assigning the forms. This is the activity guide 2. This is complete one. Thank you, Srikanth. This is completed.
Okay, thank you, Praveen.
Yeah, thank you, Srikanth.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, have a nice day, Srikanth.